Discovery video 122. We're at Santa Anita for a maiden claiming 30,000. I've discussed in previous videos about what would the perfect situation be for a value odds winner, and obviously I have those rated, but I was talking about a 5-star preferred race in which there was one value odds horse at 10 to 1, 12 to 1, or 15 to 1 morning line. And this fell into our lap in the 8th race at Santa Anita here on the 6th of January. I'm going to take you into the free area. I'm on the home page here, and we're going to get to the Horse Racing Digest, and up here the Discovery video button or link or banner, any of those, all of those, take you to the same page, the Discovery video series page. Big red arrow here, value odds and overlay preferred races. I've got a listing of races here, and I've got stars rated by each one, the 5-star being the highest. And the story is, in these races, I got a better than average chance of getting a nice price value odds or overlay winner. Okay? And obviously the higher the rating on the stars, the stronger the situation is. The strongest being maiden claiming at 5 stars, all maiden claiming races, and conditional claimers. Those are the two highest rated for 5 stars, and then you got turf at 4 stars, maiden special at 3 stars, non-graded stakes at 3 stars, starter allowance, grade 3s, and bottom low level claimers 1 stars, a 1 star that is, that's a singular. I pretty much concentrate right now on 5-star races and 4-star races. This is where the money's at, value odds wise, for getting that horse to win with the value odds icon at good odds, or if there's no value odds horse in a particular race, then an overlay in one of these races. But we're looking here at Santa Anita, maiden claiming race, and once you've qualified the race, once you've said, okay, I've got a maiden claiming here, I know that's a 5-star race, that's the top rated condition for what we're looking for. What could be easier than one value odds horse? I mean, we could have had 2, and then we have to figure out what to do from there. But we've got 1 value odds horse, so immediately this race is becoming very simple to size up as far as what we're going to do. And then also I had mentioned in the previous video that I like morning line. I prefer 10 to 1, 12 to 1, or 15 to 1. That's my preference. Ultimately, what the odds are near post time is going to tell me. It's the most important thing. It's going to tell me if I'm going to make the bet or not. Okay, and so you can see here number 10, Hey Up. It's the only value odds horse in the race. Am I interested? Before we even look any further at this horse, I got to know the odds near post time. Somewhat near post time. I mean, I got to have an idea of what the horse is going off at. Here was your Group A horses near post time. The 3 was 4 to 1. The 11, Skylarkin, was 2 to 1. The 7 took all the money. Hollendorfer's horse was around 8 to 5. And number 10, Hey Up, obviously, at 15 to 1, the standout overlay here in Group A. Okay. So this right here, this indicates whether I'm interested or not. If Hey Up was 5 to 1, I would not be playing this at all. But I go with double digits minimum, meaning I like 10 to 1 or better. So 15 to 1 for me is perfect in a 5-star preferred race where you can't get any better. Only one value odds horse to evaluate, which is perfect. The situation, well, it couldn't be any better. Now, what I like to do next is I like to look at the horse and see what's the story on the horse. Well, as you can see here, we got a first-time starter, all right? And the fact that this horse is racing against those mostly who have raced before, well, you got about 50-50. You got some first-timers down here, but they didn't qualify for Group A selection. But those there. But our 10 horse did qualify as a Group A selection based on our first-time starter criteria, one of which is very neat. As you can see here under the workout points, the 10 has 100 perfect workout points. As a matter of fact, so does the 3. But our value odds horse has got a perfect 100. Now, what that is, a 100 is my perfect rating for the pattern of workouts. Workout points deals with the pattern of workouts and the distance of workouts, not the time or speed of the workouts. Because in my opinion, any professional racehorse can run a fast workout. So if I already am on a horse that has a fast workout, that's a bonus. But I don't look at it as anything valuable at all. Okay? Because like I said, any horse that's running professionally has the ability to run a fast workout. But the pattern of works in which my workout points are for rating, this is pattern. This is the whole pattern of all the workouts, and I incorporate the distances into consideration as well. Now, actually, for a horse to have a 100 perfect workout point rating is angle number 34 of the 36 proven winning overlay angles. Here on the Horse Racing Digest free page, we click there. This is here for viewing at any time, but number 34, it's kind of neat. It's very, 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 very extremely specific. And I wrote, it's amazing how precise this angle is, but it is proven over time to have a high impact value. Look for horses that have full card reports, workout points of exactly 100. When a horse's workout points are exactly 100, it means it has an absolute perfect pattern of workouts. If it was also a horse that had some races, not a first-time starter, it would be a combination of races and workouts. But a first-time starter obviously has not raced, so we would be solely reliant on the pattern of workouts and not races. There are none. Workout points in the 90s are not quite perfect, and over 100 means the horse is possibly too much action in our opinion. You would think, like in most ratings, the higher the better, but with this particular rating, as close to 100 as possible, the better. Sometimes you will even see a horse with nothing else positive have 100 exact workout points and win at 15-1, 20-1, and higher. Okay? Now this was written, let's see, this is 2012, 2011, 2010, 2009, I believe we published this. 36 proven winning work, the overlays, the free ebook. It's got about 3 years old now, okay? And it's amazing how, of this 36 proven angles, how very specifically number 34 still to this day. But of course, for the book itself to be made was a well over a decade of research. So it's not surprising. It's just really neat to see that, you know, that this stuff is still clicking. All right, so we've discussed some positive things. What else are we looking at? Purple jockey trainer team, purple and white, means this team of Mr. James Kasparov and Delgadillo have a good record, a positive record as a team over a long-term study. That's what the purple and white JT, jockey trainer team icon, means. So these guys are regulars. They've had success together, so that's just another positive for our first-time starter, who qualified not only because of workouts, like I discussed, or for anything else, like the jockey trainer team, but when we evaluate, we do look at the pedigree as well. And obviously the surface of today's race being conventional dirt, we would look at the sire, the dam sire. There'd be ratings involved there. You wouldn't see a icon necessarily for that. So, but I just want to let you know that that's taken into consideration when a first-time starter makes the Group A list, okay, in a race, in a maiden race. So, now, those are some things positive on the storyline of Hey Yup. Now, the next thing I like to ask is, why didn't the betting public not bet this horse at all? The reason is very simple. The betting public, as a majority, has a very hard time gauging first-time starters. I would venture to say that 90 to 95% of all horse players do not have a proven way of analyzing, a proven and successful way of analyzing first-time starters in maiden races. So therefore, when you have something like ours, we get a lot of big price first-time starter winners because of the way that I do it. Is just, there's a long history behind it. You're looking at about 16, right around 15, 16 years worth of research has gone into the reason why this horse was picked in Group A and no other first-timer was. So you know, a lot of research, a lot of testing went into all of this. But the betting public, they really don't know, you know, for the most part, what to do. They can recognize a fast workout. For example, the gray workout button icon, that indicates that the 11 had a fast workout recently. Okay, like I said earlier, a fast workout means really nothing to me as far as value. If I like a horse already and he has the gray workout icon, that's a bonus to me. It's like a cherry on top of a sundae. But it is not anything, you know, substantial to me. All right? And, you know, we're going to check this out because the 10 and the 3 both have angle 34. My perfect rating of 100 workout points. The 10 and the 3 and the 11 had a fast workout. We'll take a look in a few seconds here what happened. But we got to get the bets together. First and foremost, the win bet. You know, we don't want to have a 15-to-1 horse and not have win money on them. Some players only bet to win, and that's fine. Some players only bet to win. And members bet to win in the exacta, and that's fine. I mean, it depends on your bankroll. But we certainly do not want to have a trifecta ticket and somehow miss our trifecta and don't have any win money on a 15-to-1 horse that we are keying on. The way I do the proven wagering strategies, the first bet is the win bet. We will not go any further until the win bet's made. For the videos, I go $10 to win. My next bet in line is the exacta. I like to wheel my key horse. It'll be a $2 exacta, 10 all. Also in the wheel category, daily doubles. This is the last race in the card, so it's obviously the last half of the daily double, of the late double. So obviously I can look ahead to race 8 from race 7 and see, oh, I got a maiden claimer there. That's a 5-star race, and I have a 1 value odds horse. So we get our $2 daily double wheel in on that. So you your win ticket for $10. Your wheel the exacta, wheel the double. Now, if you have a bankroll to play trifecta, it's as follows. This one paid really good. Key, the 10 horse on top, all by himself. Second position, we put the 3, 11, 7, 8. It represents the rest of the horses in Group A and the top horse in Group B. Then we go all for third, and then 10 cent superfecta, all for fourth. And my 2 horses with the perfect 100 workout points finish first and second. Hay up the value odds horse at your 15-to-1 odds, and then the other horse. And the horse with the fast workout was the 11, out of the money completely as the second favorite. And then the favorite in the race hit the gate, but that's all part of horse racing. The horse hit the gate at the start. Sometimes the horse can recover from that. But see, this is what I said in the past. There's a million things that can go wrong in a horse race. Before the race, as the race is in the gate, as the race leaves the gate, and everywhere between there and the finish line. There's a gazillion things that can go wrong. Why on earth would anyone in a maiden claiming race be interested in a horse bet down, below 2-to-1? To me, this makes no sense. And this race is so perfect an example of anything can happen in a race. So why would we want to take a unpredictable race with half of them first-time starters, maiden claiming, unpredictable, and send it in on one horse below 2-to-1? Because this proves exactly what I'm talking about. The horse hit the gate. Something did happen. Immediately, in the beginning of the race, this horse lost all chance. Obviously, as you can see, he just never recovered. So he lost all chance. And this is all about, the game here of horse racing wagering part, pari-mutuel wagering. It's all about chance versus chance and risk, and then your value and your reward, okay? And then the 11 horse, Sky Larkin, was the one with the fast workout, and that's why people bet that horse to 2-to-1, because it showed a fast workout. And as you can see, fast workout meant nothing. Okay? Like I said, they have no value. That horse is up the track. And like I said, this race, it's incredible how I wrote stuff 3 or 4 years ago, and it took me 10 years of research. And so a long time ago, I was on the 100 workout points. It was a lot longer than when I made the book, the 36 proven winning overlays. When I produced that book, or I should say, when I released it on the website, was about 3 years ago or longer. But the actual angle itself was already in my stable several years prior to that. So you're looking at something probably I discovered 7-8 years ago. And everything else that has come from my research, as far as your 5-star preferred race, maiden claiming, one value odds horse, the morning line odds of the horse, everything else, all the other stuff that we've been researching and documenting for all this time, absolutely everything. And you've got 122 videos now. I know it's a lot of videos, but there's really good stuff in there. 3160. It's just amazing how this stuff continues. 3160, and then we hit everything. It finished 10-3-1, and we have the 10 and the 3, so we're hitting the try. We're hitting everything. And like I said, the fast workout horse up the track. Favorite hit the gate because a million things can go wrong. And our value odds first time starter with the perfect 100 workout points. Angle 34 wins the race. And the other horse with angle 34 perfect workout points finishes second, coming off a long layoff. Neat, huh? Never ceases to amaze me $10 win bet returns 158 bucks. $2 exacta, 258.40. Nice returns on the way we play the strategy on the trifecta. For $1, it returned 1,578.20, 1,578.20. Nice. But even more generous. Look at the 10-cent payoff. This is for 10 cents, meaning the dollar super paid 14 grand. The 10-cent paid 1,487.08. Anytime you can get a 10-cent return on a super near 1,000 or above, that's what you can call a rewarding, very rewarding day at the track. $2 double, 268.60 total return here. In a race that was absolutely perfectly textbook from beginning to end, $3,750.28. And I encourage you to watch these videos. Absolutely, positively watch each video 3 times, because you will hear me say things that you might have missed the first and second time. When I speak in these videos, it's a wealth of information that you could use to cash tickets and make money with. So you definitely want to, you want to view these multiple times. And, take a look on the page. We got the fairgrounds. We got Santa Anita. As far as what tracks, Aqueduct, Gulfstream, Fairgrounds, Santa Anita, Tampa Bay Downs, Fairgrounds. A lot of fairgrounds, Turfway, Aqueduct. Now, if you want to know what tracks to play, the tracks that I'm making videos on are the tracks to play. What races to play? 5-star preferred races are the best, followed by 4-star, obviously. And like I said, perfect textbook from beginning to end. I don't think I could have made or conducted a race myself. In other words, carded a race, ran a race myself that wasn't any more perfect than this. This was just the absolute perfect situation. And then it's the reason why I show you the videos is this, so when you're sitting there looking at something, guess what? And the light goes off. Oh man, and this is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at a 5-star And that's the training in the video, so that you, when you look up near post time and your horse is 15-1, the one that you're interested in, then you know to go ahead along with the wagers. That's your key. That's your most important thing. Odds near post time. And a quick note on that: if you have to bet in advance, in other words, let's say you can't be watching the race when the 8th race is run, all right, but you know it's a maiden claiming, and you know that's a 5-star race, and you know that the 1 value odds horse is a very simple setup, and the 10-1, 12-1, 15-1, this one's 12-1 morning line. You want to get this bet in advance. You can use what I use in that situation is Twin Spires. They offer conditional wagering where I can set a minimum. In other words, I will say, okay, I'm going to play the 8th race in advance. I know it's a 5-star race, and there's 1 value odds horse. I'm going to play him. All my bets conditional on 10-1 or higher. So whatever odds you set, whatever minimum odds you set at 0 minutes to post time, for example, and you can set the minutes and all that. And Twin Spires, I think they were the first ones to have it, but I think pretty much all the account wagering companies in the United States, I think they all have it by now. But that's how you can advance wager and not miss out. Also, another little trick is the morning line itself. If you're dealing with 12 and 15-1 morning line, there's more likely of a chance that that horse is going to go off at good odds. Whereas if you have an 8-1 horse, sometimes that horse gets bet down. Okay, so the odds range there of 12-1, 15-1 gives you an idea that will probably be a good price when they spring the gate and the race begins. And, more times than not, it will be exactly like that. But that's another gauge on, so there's 2 things that you can do if you have to bet in advance, okay? I thought that was handy. I definitely wanted to make sure and get that in. All right, I'm going to go ahead and let you loose here at 25 minutes or so. Thank you very much for viewing. Good luck with all your bets.